Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are taking a look at the brand new Tier 8 Blitz Nation tank destroyer, the SOULEATER. This vehicle looks pretty cool, and we're going to be breaking into its armor profile, capabilities, and everything that you're going to want to know about it in today's video. Let's start off with how to get your hands on the SOULEATER, and that is with crates. I knew that this was going to be the case when I did not see it in their teaser trailer for the event. So the only way that I'm aware of getting your hands on this vehicle, at least as of now, are by purchasing crates. These are your fairly stock standard crates, a 5% drop chance for the SOULEATER, and that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna start off by purchasing the 17,500 gold bundle. This here is why I'm glad I picked up a lot of gold in the latest Lech Panzer 70 event that came into the game. So let's see what we get. Please give me the SOULEATER in these 10 containers. That is 3... Oh, we got 1,000 gold at least. I mean, that's something back, but I'd still like to get the SOULEATER Wargaming. Yeah, we know my luck. Alright, well that there is another 17,500 gold we are spending, so that is now 30,000 gold. And still no SOULEATER in sight. Yeah, well, oh, we got a bad company container, which was a 6% drop chance. Bruh. Oh, and I can't even buy... I have to buy all these other ones too? Okay, well, it looks like I have to purchase this bundle, which gives me 4 containers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got basically nothing from that. I have to purchase this bundle, which gives me 2. 1 and 2. And then I have to purchase this bundle 2 times. So, I started off with 190,000 gold. Oh, wait, I have to... Wait, how am I gonna... Do I have to actually spend money? What? What? Wait. Do I actually have to spend money? Is this real? Is this... Oh, I didn't see the 10,000 gold one. Okay. We're fine. I may have wasted a little bit of gold, but it's better than actually spending real money on these containers. Here we go. SOULEATER containers. 1, 2. There you go. We got the tank. 3, 4, and 5. Wow, I did not get any duplicates. I did not get anything special. And it's a great example of just how stupid these crates are. We're going to open a bad company container, and yeah, we got nothing. And then I have some mega containers left over from another day, so why not open these and see if we get anything lucky? Hey, we got a Tankenstein. That fits along with the Halloween spirit. I guess I'll take it, and we got 1,000 gold, so... I started off with 190,000 gold, and now I have 144,000. So that was quite the expensive endeavor. Yeah, that was definitely expensive, especially for a tier 8. So what, 145,000 from 196? It cost me around 45,000 gold to get my hands on the SOULEATER. That is quite expensive. 45,000 gold. That is equivalent to around, I'd say $60. To be fair, $60 for any new tank is not that expensive. I'm actually surprised it was that cheap for gold, but still, not a great deal. I cannot recommend to just splurge your money on crates unless you're a big ol' whale and you know that you want this tank. So, obviously, now that we've purchased it, I'm going to play it, tell you its capabilities, and everything else going for it. First of all, this vehicle plays exactly like the Helsing in terms of its gun. The Helsing features a double shot gun, which has a 0.25 second reload in between shots and does 2 shells. So it has 400 damage in 0.25 seconds. And we can see that the SOULEATER is exactly the same. It has a 0.25 second interclip. It automatically fires bam bam. And this tank does 270 damage. So that means in 0.25 seconds, you deal 540 damage. There were people complaining, oh, the damage per shot isn't enough. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's 540 damage, essentially. And then you just reload for 13 seconds. That's a lot of damage. It has really good penetration as well. You can see that we haven't even equipped it yet. But this thing has wildly good pen at 356 millimeters on the gold, 260 on the standard. This is all properly equipped. There you go. I'm not sure what I'm going to run. We'll put armor on it. Why not? And there you go. our tank is properly equipped. By the way, this thing is huge. Like, let me go to tier 10 really quick, and let's get out a mouse, and let's compare the SOULEATER to the mouse. Actually, we can compare it, really, to the Jagdpanzer 100, and yeah, they're pretty similar in size, to be entirely honest. They are... Actually, the SOULEATER might be bigger. It is. It's quite a bit bigger due to this big ol' roof design of the vehicle. Yeah, it's actually a rather large tank. So I am going to make my way to Blitzkit, and we are going to take a look at this vehicle's capabilities, just making sure that we are on Blitzkit. Here we go. Alright, Tankopedia, let's make our way to Tier 8 Tank Destroyers and find the SOULEATER. Alright, well there is the armor profile. So, what can I say? These little back parts actually do appear to count as armor. The entire upper roof of this tank, that's all armor. So, yeah, that's something you're going to have to be really careful about. It is taller than a Jagdpanzer 100, and that is an actual hitbox. But, as we can see, some parts of it aren't. So if you have this back part exposed here, you're not actually going to be able to hit it. In terms of its armor, it's actually pretty good as we can see. Like, the frontal hull is actually really troll. It has a lot of spots that are upwards of 300 millimeters thick, and the only real weak spot is directly on the top and bottom part of the mouth, we'll call it. Now, here's an interesting thing. You can see that there's like this black hole right in the center of the tank, and we can see that here if we look at the front as well. To what I'm aware, if you shoot in that, your shells just disappear, which is kind of cool, but it's also going to be really annoying for people that are trying to aim for the weak spot, because if your shell goes a little too high or low, it might just completely end up disappearing, because it looks like that's just a black hole, like the first black hole actually in the game. Apart from that, there are some weak spots right next to the gun. We can actually see this is only 75 mils thick, 100 mils thick, so not very strong, and you will be able to cut through that. So something to keep in mind. It also looks like the gun mantlet itself, if you just shoot right through the gun, might only be about 160 thick. I don't know if that's actually true, but let me know in the comments when you fight this tank if that's the case. Overall, it appears to actually have pretty good armor, but again, the tank is freaking huge. So, yeah, I mean, it has good armor, but it's also the size of, like, literally the mouse and Yag combined. So that's something you're going to have to keep in mind. But I'm really excited to see how this vehicle plays, because I actually think it looks cool. I don't love a lot of Wargaming's designs sometimes. Like, a great example is the Quetzal, I don't know how to pronounce it. Thing is absolutely horrendous to look at. And it's not just that one. There's the Argonaut, which is the Tier 9 Season Tank Destroyer. That thing is absolutely hideous as well. And even the Hazard, the Tier 7 tank's pretty ugly. I think the Annihilator's kind of ugly too. A lot of the Halloween vehicles and just unique designs Wargaming makes themselves are usually B tier at best. However, I think that this tank actually looks pretty cool, especially with the front design, with the fact it's got the maw and everything. So, yeah, I don't think it's like my favorite design out there of all the Halloween tanks. I still really like the Dracula and Helsing design. I think that those were some of Wargaming's best skins, but I do like the design of this vehicle. So, oh my god, this thing is just massive, bruh. I don't know how much gun depression it has, but I think it's only 6 degrees. Yeah, that does... Actually, I don't know. It might only be 6. The gun is massive, so... You know, it's kind of hard to tell. Also, mobility-wise, this tank can reach a top speed of, if I'm not mistaken, 47 kilometers per hour. And, yeah, it is 47. Like, that's actually pretty fast. This thing is huge, though. But yeah, power to weight, surprisingly good on this vehicle. I thought it would be really bad power to weight due to the sheer size, but no, it's actually not. Okay, well, we have ran into a problem already, and that is the fact that we don't have enough gun depression to work the hill. We have the Chimera, we have the Tiger. The Jagdpanther got shot. Well, come on, Chimera. Poke it, you little goofy goober. Poke it. I see 2 tanks on the enemy team spotted over on the other flank of the map. We have an ISU. I'm just going to help out on the heavy flank. I don't really see much of a reason to do anything over on this side of the map when they're all camping in their spawn. I'd much rather make my way over here. And let's see if I can get some damage into the 53. Boom! Look at that! 556. However, looks like we got shot right through our vehicle's lower plate, which is not exactly what I like to see. So the Skoda is sending my teammates in the IS-2, and we are going to get 1 and 2 shells, 570 damage. I will be real, that damage is actually really nice. Like, that's a lot of damage to rip into your opponent, especially for such a short amount of time. I do really like that about this tank. We have the enemy 53 TP over here, and aiming. Imagine if we had hit. Just imagine. Okay, well, the IS-2 lived longer than I expected. The Skoda, I'm not exactly sure what the Skoda's big brain plan is, but you know what? We're going to get 2 shells out. Oh, we do get both out. Nice. And then let's face hug him, maybe? I don't know exactly how good this vehicle's armor is in a face hug. We're going to find out. Angling. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, you little goober? What are you going to do? Well, he does pen me. And now we got to get a bounce. Ooh, we do get a bounce, finally. The armor on this tank does not seem to be all too impressive, at least so far. We did not get any bounces in this first result here. We do have the 53, though. There we go, 540 damage. Oh, we got a bounce there. However, we have a T-20 on our rear, and this team is absolutely horrendous. So, while we did do a pretty solid job at the end of the day, our team did not really help us much. I actually really like the gun on this tank. It feels honestly great. Like, the 540 damage it's able to deal in such a short amount of time. The accuracy feels solid, and the penetration, I mean, you saw I just buttered through that Skoda T56 like its armor didn't even exist. We got some bounces, but nothing truly incredible in terms of the armor that first game. I mean, our team absolutely sucked. So, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do about a terrible team? We're going to move on and hope that we get a better result for our second game. But I think this is a fun tank. I'm really surprised with how mobile it is. I was expecting it to be quite slow in terms of power to weight due to how truly large this vehicle is. But it's fast. Like, it's surprisingly fast. And that actually makes it really fun to play with. So, yeah, let's hop into another game here. Okay, we arrive on Fort Despair, and the name is not wrong. I hate Fort Despair. It does not create much excitement when I play on this map. Alrighty, I'm going to ping that I am heading over towards this flank of the map, and we are going to activate that speed boost. Yeah, this thing's fast. I mean, we can see that here, 30 kilometers per hour. Like, it's obviously not medium tank levels of speed, but it's definitely faster than the average heavy tank, and the fact that it actually has pretty decent armor is cool. But again, it is twice the size of a heavy tank, so something also to keep in mind. Our Dracula and 131 are over here. Not sure how I feel about that. Move out of my way. I need to eat some souls to quench the thirst of this beast. Well, their whole team appears to be in spawn. We have a Tiger who appears to be AFK. Well, let's aim it on the Tiger. Aiming, and chonk. There you go. 509. Oh, I could have shot the Sturm Mill. No! Reload. Let's see if we can get some bonks into the Sturm Mill. Ah, well, he's basically dead now. Wow. Yeah, I will be honest, the gun is surprisingly accurate. Also, why does the enemy team have so many AFK tanks, bruh? Alright, here's what we're really going to try and do. I'm going to aim it on the side of this Progetto, and we're going to go bonk. Ooh, 638. I need to check out the high explosive damage on this thing, because if it's 560-ish, 540-ish on the AP rolls, that means you can probably get some really nasty HE out. So, we're going to move on up. I mean, obviously, this enemy team is, like, brain dead. We need to pull the plug on their team, bro. But, oh my god, where's our Dracula going? I don't know what I'm looking at here. But we have the T-77, and again, with that fantastic pen, bro, what is my 274 doing? Alright, well, I would expect my team to farm this player by the time we get there. Move out of my way. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, he's basically worthless for me. So we are going to make our way over to the enemy IS-5, and we're going to aim it on his rear. Aiming. Ooh, 546. Yeah, I actually really like the gun on this tank. Like, it's way better than I thought it was going to be. And I knew the tank was going to be strong because, as I mentioned, it has that double shot mechanic, which is super, super capable. But I just didn't think he was going to be this strong. But, man, getting that gun to work feels honestly fantastic. So we have the IS-5, and just getting on this hatch. There we go. 604. Oh, yeah. That's actually really good. That was over 3,000 damage. I mean, again, our team was flat better than theirs. That enemy team was absolute brain dead. Basically, we got the brain dead team on mines. The enemy got the brain dead team on Fort Despair. But I'll take it. A decent result, a victory. This thing earns some good credits. And let me take a look at the HE. I'm guessing it's like 370? 350. So that means you can deal 700 damage with your high explosive. So obviously not as much as something like an ISU-152, which can deal 960. But at the same time, this vehicle is way more mobile than an ISU, features way more armor, and it's just really fun to drive. Wow, we are king of bad maps today. 3 for 3. We get Mines, we get Fort Despair, and Port Bay. I can't. I can't. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll see how this tank does on Port Bay. And this will probably be the last game I play in the vehicle today. So let's make it a good one, finish off with a victory. Overall, I'm actually enjoying this tank. And I didn't know whether I was going to or not, but yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I also just think it looks really cool, as I said. I actually like the design of this vehicle. I think you have to remember it's a Halloween tank. And because of that, if you compare it to a lot of the other Halloween vehicles that are in the game currently, I actually think this one looks cool. So, we're going to make our way right over here. And let's see... Oh, they're in the base. And the moment I saw the base being captured, I knew that they were not where I was hoping they would be, which is right in front of me. Oh, never mind. We have a Caliban here. Well, bounce me, bounce me, bounce me, bounce me. Don't pen it, don't pen it, don't pen it. Come on. I don't... Okay, okay. I'm just hoping that he bounces me. Alright, you know what? I'll take that. The non-penning HE is a win. Thank you, KV, for pushing me into the open and losing me all of my health. Whoa! I'm a moron. Whoa! Oh my god. How brain dead can you be, bro? How brain dead can you be? It's like the song How Bad Can I Be from the Lorax, but it's How Dumb Can I Be? Like, wow. Alright, well, let's aim it on the Progetto. Ooh, 519. That KV5, honestly, one of the most brain-dead players I've seen in a while, though. We definitely would have been sitting at an additional, like, lot of health this game if he didn't do that, so that kind of sucks. Well, let's just hope that our team kind of drives on over. Ooh, no, I was really hoping I could get some HEs out. Alright, let's just move over and see if we can get some damage into the Progetto. And, nope, the KV is going to do a great job blocking that. Alright, well, we do get some damage out. This game's over already, and even with our teammate making me literally want to, like, commit death, we still did fine. And we actually did pretty fine, if you ask me. We have the Yo, who I would shoot right now, but I know it's not worth it. I'm just going to continue pushing the Yo. I'm going to ignore the T-49, and... Ooh, yeah, there you go. 592, pretty good stuff. And that puts us at 26-ish hundred damage. So not a bad result at all. I mean, I'm just going to face hug him. The Skoda's probably going to out-reload me. Oh, I was hoping we could get a little bit more out, because that would have been like 3K. Pretty good game, though. Apart from the slight mishap of Brain Dead McGee. I need to take a look at that KV5, bro. How do you drive into somebody and not notice you're driving into them for a solid... Ah, that's how. Okay, well, at least I answered. You know what? I'm actually willing to bet that that was a legit bot. That has to be a bot, bro. Either way, this is the SOULEATER. It is a Tier 8 Blitz Nation tank destroyer, and from the 3 games I've played in it, it's pretty fun. I'm averaging 2,800 damage, and the gun feels really nice. It's somewhat accurate, which is surprising. Its base dispersion is 0.33, which is not bad. The penetration's fantastic, and the vehicle does a lot of damage. It also has great mobility. Its power to weight's only 14 on paper, but it must have really good terrain resistances, because I didn't notice any issues with its mobility. So the tank actually feels really fun. Now, do I think it's worth it on crates? No. I mean, as I said, it cost me 45,000 gold, and that was with charms, so it's like a $60 tank if you base it off of double gold bundles. We take a look at like gold available right now, and I purchased all the double gold bundles, but for example, $53 will give you 30, 32, 34,000. Nah, actually it's 35,000 gold. So like it's like 50, 60 bucks to get the tank. It's not cheap, but at the same time, what do you expect? It's a brand new tank. I'm actually glad I picked this up. It's a really fun vehicle, so I'm not going to complain all too much. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. As always, if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!